Yo, what's going on, man? Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to the Unsportsmanlike Comics podcast. I'm your boy Coffee Black. Jeff
My
Webb.
name is Jeff Webb. How you doing, buddy?
Man, Jeff, listen. So for the fans that have been watching us and watching us do like our test runs of this podcast, that is only going to get better over time. Yeah, I know we went on hiatus. It was All-Star break. It was Super Bowl. We had a whole bunch of like life things happening. You could blame
We
us
left during the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
We are a sports podcast, and we left.
Yeah, we did
during the Super Bowl.
Unsportsmanlike Comics, though, we got a lot of funny stuff. We gonna open it up too. You know, open it up to the conversation. What is happening here? Okay, that's something Jeff's gonna have to take care of later.
Oh, jeez.
Listen, first of all, look, I'm pure content. I'm not the technical guy. Like I'm
That is true. That's true. And now we have it on recording. So when we gotta break up shares.
Hey, you know what? And I'm okay with that because everybody gotta eat for what it like. It's different valuability. It's different value for what it is. It is. Listen, everybody gonna eat. Everybody gonna eat and monetize.
All
off
of the participants will eat. That I can assure you. All the participants will be eating.
We're gonna eat it. See that'd be a lot that happens with, upstarts with like shows. Jesus Mero, I Am Athlete. They start out, they don't do the paperwork, right? And then above all that, when it get down to the nitty gritty, now everybody get to looking at the shares when the money get to coming in, and they like, oh, wait a minute. Oh, well, why you getting so much? Well, they doing more than you, gang. Their responsibility is more than yours. Now, you also do have the ability to take this and parlay your image and what you doing on the show into something else. Everybody is valued. Everybody, and that don't mean we can't restructure on the backside, right? But see, everybody get gritty, man. Listen, look, we not throwing no flags.
Greedy.
I'm gonna throw a flag on you, baby. I'm not gonna throw a flag on you.
Greedy. I was like, why am I getting
I'm
gritty?
not throwing a
Do I
flag
look
on you.
ashy? Do I need lotion? What do you mean gritty? He said greedy. Okay. You know what? You know what? Dan Aykroyd was in that motherfucker.
Oh man, I can't wait for us to like just open up though, like right, like get more comfortable, and over time that's what's gonna happen. We're gonna get more comfortable with the show. We're gonna open up. We're gonna bring y'all into our world of sports and comedy. Right now, it's 9:00 Central Time. Lakers and Golden State getting ready to get rocking. It's the first day back, right after All-Star break. NBA.
I gotta
onslaught of games tonight.
I gotta talk about something real quick.
Okay, we breaking it up. Okay, I think that was 60 seconds in too. So I think we made it.
Okay.
What happened?
Okay. Fuck Jerry Reinsdorf. Fuck Jerry Reinsdorf. Okay, like I mean this, like with a passion. Like he gave me 2005. I guess you could say he gave us the Bulls dynasty, although there are a lot of different players in that, so I'm not giving that shit to Jerry Reinsdorf. I think that he fucking lucked out with the Bulls dynasty. Fuck Jerry Reinsdorf with a red-hot iron rod. Like,
he
just
did go
rod.
get you Jordan, though. What you mad about Jerry for, man?
You need $1 billion. No, dude, you need $1 billion for a stadium in the 78. And here's the thing. All these motherfuckers want free shit. They want free shit. They want their free fucking stadiums. They want this, that, and the other thing. And they want everything thrown in. I understand that. That's the name of the game. That's the shit we have to play. Now, granted, you have enough money to build the motherfucker yourself, but we're not going to talk about that. You could just do the entire thing yourself. But no, let's just pay taxpayers money. But no, here's the fucking thing. So, you're telling me, and it's the hip, he said, I need a new stadium so that we can compete. He said, I need a new stadium. I'm sorry. I'm fucking.
Hey, look, man. Hold on.
You
now.
see, you need a new fucking stadium so you can compete. That stadium's about as old as the United Center. The Blackhawks, how'd they do? Did they have a hard time filling the fucking United Center when they were doing well in the mid 2010s? Huh?
They got one. 05, right?
The Sox, yeah, they got it in 05, yeah.
Yeah, they got one. So they got one.
But he's saying the location's bad. He's saying he can't make money around it. Again, I say to you, the United Center was fucking filled to the brim when the Blackhawks were playing well. You don't need a good fucking stadium. You don't need a good stadium to field a good fucking team. You need to field a fucking good team for anyone to consider giving you a fucking dime. Have you watched? Do you know what's happened to the Sox lately? I do, because I've been crucifying myself like a fucking martyr every year watching this team. They're shit. They don't give a fuck. That was the problem last year. They don't give a fuck. Now hope springs eternal. I give a fuck this year. Year. I'm doing it.
They haven't done anything in the trade deadline in the past 4 years. Right?
Bruh.
Right?
Do you realize?
And I'm talking about, and I'm saying 4 years, and I'm going. I know that brings us into COVID, so I'll say 5. When you go back 2019, they have not done anything to remotely look like they're trying to put a product on the field.
Players to ever play the game of baseball have been available in free agency in the last 4 years, and they haven't tried to seriously get any of them. Shohei Ohtani, you don't even fucking give a fuck about baseball. You know who Shohei Ohtani is, don't you?
Oh, of course. I mean, and I do. Don't do that to the fans. Don't do that to our fans.
You don't. You don't like baseball, and it's fine. Nobody gives a fuck that you don't.
No, I do.
I don't like NASCAR,
baseball,
but I'll talk about it. Racing happens. Vroom, vroom, turn left.
I do love. I love baseball, but baseball is closely related to me to one of America's other pastimes.
Exactly.
I just feel like, you know what, I don't like some of the people that hold up baseball. Let me put it like that. I don't like that. I don't like a lot of people that it's like the purists like baseball, like some old baseball guys, they're like
Jerry Reinsdorf.
Like there's no innovation. Right?
Yes.
Like the pitch count is the best goddamn thing to happen to the fucking sport. The pitch count is the best
I love
thing
that pitch clock.
to
yes,
happen
absolutely.
to the sport. And also to me, it gives more strategy, right? Like now when you're a pitcher, it's like, okay, now is he throwing early in the pitch count? Is he throwing late in the pitch count?
Max Scherzer fucked with that. Yeah, Max Scherzer fucked with that last year. Last year they first implemented that shit. I agree. And that's what I'm saying. You're right. Baseball is finally at a tipping point right now. You add the pitch clock. You add the fact they're talking about bringing expansion teams into the league. The A's might be moving to Vegas if they don't fumble the fucking bag with that one. There's a lot of shit going on right now. And Jerry Reinsdorf, you look, man.
He don't get in the mix for nobody.
That park was built in 93. 93.
The last major. Now I could be wrong, but I want to say when they went and got pitching from what's my man from the Red Sox? He was pitching with the Red Sox at first, I thought, or was it? Or was
the other way around? You talking about Chris Sale the other way?
No, okay. So it was Chris Sale, but then he was a big guy. You know, he was a big guy, a lot of stomach, kind of burly. Damn, I'm trying to think his name. He was a pitcher. It wasn't it definitely wasn't Sale though. Like that was. Oh man, I can't think his name. I gotta look him up. Anyway, I know for a fact that they have not made any moves. Right? They have not made any moves. I could go through a list of free agents that were legit free agents, and them sons of bitches didn't even attempt to apply pressure to nobody.
Because Jerry Reinsdorf's business model
and the fans
is
still
not
showing up
to succeed. It's not. No, they're not. No, they're fucking not. That's the problem. They're not showing up.
Look, the last couple games, y'all was in there.
I like the numbers just aren't there as a total. Like it's fucking rough, and he's blaming it. He's blaming it on the fans for not coming to the stadium. That the team is not doing well. Are you fucking kidding me right now?
Wait a minute.
I don't want to come to the stadium. I'm not gonna. I get a motherfucker calling me every other week asking me if I want to buy season tickets, and you know what I tell him? I said, "Thank you so much for calling. I appreciate it. Maybe Pedro Grafal can pull his head out of his fucking ass, figure some shit out this year. Yeah. I'm not gonna do that because you know what I can do? I can just go on fucking TickPick." And I can get bleacher seats for $16 a fucking game 15 minutes before the first pitch.
But when we talking about fan participation, how much, right? How many? Okay, are we talking about 50% of the seats? Are we talking about 40%? Are we talking about 30%? Right?
I'm gonna say it's like 30%. 30%, 30 to 50% are empty every fucking. Maybe not. You know what? This is why we have the interwebs. I'm looking it up right now. Keep talking.
I was gonna say because we don't have when I think of an organization like a fan base and they are upset with an organization, but they do also still love the team. That you don't want to penalize the team, but you also have to penalize it's one and the same. The players are a part of the team. It's like they love, like baseball fans, they don't love the back of the jersey. They love the name on the front of the jersey. Right? Fans love the name on the front of the jersey.
Obviously, we love, you know, we you know.
Yeah, you got your players you love, but here's the thing, right? Like with athletes, right? Like one of the things, like fans will get mad at the athlete for leaving, right? When the organization fucks with the athlete. Right, but don't get mad at the organization when they get rid of the athlete. Right, the athlete that did it, like they done did everything they were supposed to do, and all of a sudden, you at lunch eating an Italian beef, right? You eating Al's beef with your homie, right, on a blind date with his girl, and you out here just, sign an autograph and they tap you on the shoulder and say, "Hey man, you just been traded to the Toronto Blue Jays." What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, Canada.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not a scrub. I'm not a scrub player either. Like they don't get mad at the organization, right? But they get mad in free agency when the athlete decides to leave. So what I'm saying is, what is the percentage? Because if y'all really want to make them mad, you just don't show up. Like, I've never not known a stadium in any sport to have an event with the team and the fans literally boycott. Like, we not showing up. It ain't happening.
Okay.
We not putting in by no tick.
Here are the raw numbers. Now, let's also start with the fact that this park opened in 1991. Okay.
Okay. Give me the raw numbers.
A mere 33 years ago. Okay. This stadium is 33 years old. How long do they expect a public school to last? How long do they expect a fire station to last? How long do they expect a fucking theater to last? 33 years? Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, first off, 33 years. It's 33 years old. Current capacity, 40,615. So 40,000 for argument's sake. Now, average numbers. That's $40,000 stadium. What is the average number of people that come to the game? Like, what would you say is a bad number? Like 40,000 is 100% sold out. What's a bad number on average?
It holds 40 plus.
It holds 40,000, and I'm just curious. On average, what do you think is a bad round number for the White Sox to have on average, attendance-wise?
And it's been open 33 years, so it's a relatively young stadium. I'm man, ooh, and then we talking about Chicago and that location. Oh yeah, nah, you can't have 15. You can't be averaging 15. You can't be averaging nowhere between, huh?
It's a little bit more than 15. You're right. It's good.
Like what? 17.5.
They're averaging 21.
So they're just above.
For argument's sake, it's half. It's half full.
It's half full. Okay. Now I don't know how you can find. I'm sure somewhere on Al Gore's internet, as we like to affectionately call it, you know, and your black folk, we call it Al Gore's internet. on Al Gore's internet, I'm pretty sure you can find like the nitty grit, like how many of the average 21,000 are buying the more expensive seats, or by like who's supporting, right, the team. Like, are we in the $15 seats, or are we down by the $4? Now look, I've been going to games, okay, over the past 10 years. Them tickets ain't much. I'm sitting in section 140, 141, and I'm probably 3-4 rows back. Them tickets was like $40. Okay, now the product on the field ain't shit, but still.
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
It's a good time. Like, that's the thing. It's a leisurely activity. It is a good time.
It's summertime. It's a good time. Great place to take a date. Great place to take the family. Now, it's not great on my wallet because I want some production. I don't want to spend $12 on a 16-ounce beer. I don't. I don't want to spend $12 on a 16-ounce beer, and now and then it's hot, so now I got to spend. I mean, at the ballpark, I had this conversation. On average, if you take a date to the ballpark and you spending the whole day there parking from after, I'm talking about after tickets, right? Just parking, food, drink, maybe a souvenir. You might not spend all of it, but you need to have $500 on you. $300 to $500 on you.
I think
if you having a good
cheap,
time, like I'm talking about,
we're having a cheap time.
Not like you could do it cheap, but we
do it cheap.
You know it depends on the date that you with. You know what I'm saying? Now if you got a hotline woman with you, you know she not gonna drink no beer. She gonna drink one of the margaritas, and you know she like, hey, I'm gonna need a few, right? If she good for 4. Right, she good for 40, you know, a hot dog, a pretzel. Like, oh, I might want a souvenir.
I'm just throw a quick thank
right,
God,
you
thank you to
together.
the missus. She's a beer girl.
Yeah, see, because everybody
benefit.
ain't a beer girl, right? Right,
like
everybody ain't a beer girl.
That's what I'm saying.
So
that we go.
got,
I'm saying we get.
You know,
we go on like Tick Pick or something like that, and we're getting 2 tickets in the bleachers because if I'm going to a White Sox game, I'm sitting in the bleacher section because that's where I'm having the best time. People are screaming, they're hooting, they're howling, they're going fucking. You're going wild, dude. You're going wild with the bleacher seats. So I'm sitting there.
Yeah, but you
1, 2, 3 rows back from that outfield.
But Jay,
I'm
baby,
drinking
you doing
2 beers.
JW, you doing everything. You doing everything.
Yeah.
Baby. You know you doing everything. You smoking a heater. You know what I'm saying? It might be a lefty getting passed around.
That's the bleachers.
You doing it all. In the bleachers,
church.
It go down in the bleachers. People having sex in the bleachers. Listen,
church. That was that bitch that smuggled in that gun. She smuggled a gun in her fat rolls.
Yeah, in the bleachers. The bleachers is where it's at.
On
the bleachers
Larry.
is definitely where it's at. But no, look. Jerry Reinsdorf dude got to get the fuck out of here.
Life out of life.
I always thought it was bullshit that they put building a stadium on fans. But I do also understand when you're a billionaire, you don't spend your money. That's how you become a billionaire. You spend other people's money. So that's cool with that. But at the same time, if you're going to sit here and say, okay, I want a new stadium, I need that $1 billion from Chicago, from the fan base, you're going to have to show me something before that, right? Like, you got to go get a player to fill them tickets. Because at the end of the day, you still got to pay for that.
You just said it, though. You just said it right there. You know what I fucking need to see? A player.
You're going to have to have a product for me to come up in there.
Player. And I got Luis Robert Jr., who's like borderline fantastic. I need him to back it up.
Yeah.
I need him to back it up. You got Dylan Cease, who could potentially come back and be a great Hall of Fame potential pitcher. Brother in Christ, let me tell you, I need someone that is going to. I need someone that we can market. Tim Anderson's gone.
Chicago.
We don't have a face. Tim Anderson was the face of the White Sox. He's gone.
It's Chicago.
It's over. There's no more Konerko.
It's a big market.
No more Frank Thomas. This ain't no AJ anymore. We're done.
It's a big market. So as far as like attracting free agents, I mean, is it LA? No. Is it? I mean, the taxes are high. There are some. It's still Chicago. Like,
it's Chicago.
There's room for you to be the man in Chicago. We celebrate.
Absolutely.
We're a great sports town. We celebrate our athletes. We will big them up. We will embrace you. We will lift you up. You gotta go get them though.
Sammy Sosa.
What's the number one problem that was with the Cubs for years?
Frank Thomas.
They wouldn't go get them.
They didn't spend the money. You're right.
Like they wouldn't go get them. They would not go get them. And then it takes an owner to be like, yo, hey man, I'm not handcuffing you. Go throw them. First of all, it's baseball. We talk about a sport that has no cap.
Literally. Right? But here's the problem with baseball not having a cap. Do you know what it also doesn't have? Do you know what it also doesn't have? A floor.
No, yeah, that's true too.
Owners can spend shit. And that's what Jerry Reinsdorf's been doing. Top contract that was offered in free agency, more than the entire payroll of the White Sox roster. I can't do anything with that.
Yeah, absolutely. And guess what? You still gonna be out there buying them helmet nachos.
You goddamn right. Look at that.
Which is the most overrated? It's the most overrated fucking food ever.
Yeah, but she bought it and it was so sweet.
They trash.
It was so sweet. She bought it. I wish the next time I want the helmet Sunday.
She bought it for you?
She did. She's the best.
Oh, see, I never did helmet Sunday. I never did helmet Sunday.
I want the Sunday.
Now, wait. Now, before y'all, did y'all go as a couple to the stadium on a date before y'all were engaged?
Before we were engaged, probably, but like we just like that honestly, like the only two consistent things that she and I do are go to White Sox games and go to Indiana Beach. Like I swear to God, those are the only two things we do.
Boy, hey, look, man, I ain't been to Indiana Beach, boy. Listen,
we should go and just do what I do. You remember how lifted you were when we went to that basketball game last night? I want you to imagine being that lifted at an amusement park, eating a corn dog on a high ride. You know what I'm saying? Like on one of those ski lifts.
We was right off the floor, and your boy was coaching. Your boy was coaching right
all game long. Roger Powell, I think that's his name. Let's look it up.
Man, I was coaching all day. Okay, so look. Right, we gonna take a beat. We gonna take a timeout. Come back with a new play form. I got a question for you. All right, this happens all the time around this time of year. It's nothing new, but there was a new wrinkle. I feel this time it was a new wrinkle. Right, they're starting the debate. You ready? Okay. Now it's going around on social media. It's a meme, and it says, the greatest of all time. Okay, starting 5 for each position. Okay, and this is what they got for each position. I'm gonna say it again: the greatest starting 5 all time, but each position. Okay, you ready?
Okay. Hold on.
So the GOAT center, the GOAT power forward, the GOAT small forward, the GOAT small guard, the GOAT point guard, right? Okay, here we go. We gonna kick it off. They got Shaq as the greatest center of all time, making Shaq greatest center of all time, right? For GOAT center, for GOAT power forward, Timmy Duncan. Okay? GOAT small forward, LeBron James. GOAT small guard, of course, Michael Jordan. And the GOAT point guard, Steph Curry.
Really?
Now look. Now I'm gonna jump it up. Now I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you go. Cause you just got it. So we got Shaq at center, Tim Duncan at power forward, LeBron James small forward, Jordan of course at shooting guard, and Steph Curry at point guard. Now here's the thing. The wrinkle is for their positions, right? So when the art, like I was in a group chat with my brothers earlier, and I said, "Ooh, me and JW gonna have to talk about this," simply because nobody batted an eye with Shaq, Timmy D, LeBron, or Jordan. Somebody said, "Man, I want to put Kobe in there," and that's how it jumped off. I said, "You can't put Kobe in there." They said, "Why not?" I said, "Because Kobe wasn't a point guard." I said, "This is the greatest of all time to the position. Everybody knows the greatest three small guards in the league goes Jordan, Kobe Bryant, and Dwayne Wade. That's the list." I said, I get it. I said, when it's Shaq, I can't argue Shaq. I'm not arguing Shaq. Shaq was too dominant. If Shaq would have played against Wilt Chamberlain, dog, he was killing Wilt. And Wilt was averaging 50, but Wilt was averaging 50 against cats that was like accountants and butchers. Like,
I actually, I had a problem immediately with this list.
Why? Let's go.
It's Kareem.
All time?
Yes. You want me to pull up the points? Do you want me to pull up the longevity? Do you want me to pull up the rings?
Okay, but if we talking about
change the game.
If we talking about the position itself, center, right? And we eliminate rings, we eliminate points, and we go Imano, squad up. Like you got to deal with this some bitch for 60 minutes. Excuse me, 48 minutes. You got to deal with this some bitch for 48 minutes.
I would take Showtime Kareem over Shaq every time.
Shit, you crazy as hell. What?
I would take Showtime Kareem over Shaq every fucking time.
You telling me Shaq ain't fit? Boy, that's barbecue chicken, as big fella say. That's barbecue chicken. That's barbecue chicken. And I love Cap.
Hold up.
I love Cap.
Hold up.
Look, it's not bad though. I'm not saying you know what? That is a solid argument though.
It's fine though. It's fine. It's fine. Here's the thing.
No,
here's the stats. Here's the numbers. Here is the numbers. Okay.
Kareem was hooping against cats that would.
They played almost the same amount of seasons. Okay, almost the same amount of seasons. Almost the same amount of playoffs. Almost the same. Well, similar All-Star games. 6-time MVP Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. 1-time MVP Shaquille O'Neal. Shaq 3-time Finals MVP.
Look, Finals MVP is more important than MVP, and we know Steve Nash stole one. We know that was. We know what happened with that MVP. Come on now. When you look at them numbers, come on.
Do you want to talk about the 10,000 more points, or the 4,000 more rebounds, or the 3,000 more assists, or the double the steals, or the 1,000 more blocks?
Let's talk about who was guarding them though, right?
Okay, this is a valid point. These are valid points. Honestly, we should take Milwaukee completely out. We should take his Milwaukee years completely out of the consideration. Milwaukee didn't count.
Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? He was guarding the guy that was bagging at the Piggly Wiggly. He was bagging groceries in the off season, baby. Come on, man. He wasn't dealing with the Admiral and with Hakeem the Dream. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't dealing with Sabonis And Vlade Divac and come on, man. No, but okay.
If even if you don't agree, then let's disagree. Let's agree to disagree by saying that the only argument probably would be Kareem.
Okay. Absolutely. No, and there ain't no problem with the cap. Kareem, what Kareem was doing, it ain't no problem. Kareem was killing them.
I'm also extremely biased because he's probably like my second or third favorite player of all time.
Kareem had the most unstoppable move. I'm not tripping. I ain't tripping off Kareem.
TD, I have absolutely no problem with whatsoever because I think that, look, man, if you're talking about that position, right?
Look, hands up right here like Rasheed Wallace, baby. My hands up, baby.
Get out. Like, yeah, get out. Like, who would you argue in that position?
I brought this up earlier, right, in the chat. I brought it up earlier, and I got no pushback. I said, if Tim Duncan didn't have 5, right, and we talking about lacing them up, I can argue, man, Kevin Garnett was a bad son bitch, man, at the power forward position, bro.
I think that's a really good argument because he was goddamn dominant, especially those teams 15 years ago. Like, he was absolutely dominant. Now, we're talking about TD. Here's the crazy shit, though. I'm this confident. You want to have this conversation? Let's have this conversation again in 10 years because we will have no disagreement. Giannis will be the number 1 when he's done. Sorry to disappoint you. Giannis is going to be the best. You can't. The trajectory, the dominance, the love of the game that hasn't been sucked out of him. He plays the game like he's been in love with it from the day he was fucking born. And you can't teach that to somebody. You can't teach the will to win like that. And he's going to be fun to watch, and he's going to be dominant until the day he laces him the fuck up.
Giannis. I love watching Giannis play.
Bro.
Here's my thing.
He's going to take the crown.
And it's not, I don't want to do it. I hate doing it when you got to like eliminate and you have these conversations because a lot of times some things are out of players' hands, right? It's not my fault who I played against, right? Like it's legit not my fault. But I do think I do have to. I feel like I gotta factor it into like who's Giannis really dealing with, right? Like Garnett was dealing with Sheed. He was dealing with Timmy D. Like Tim Duncan had to deal with Beast.
I mean, it comes in phases, right? Like the talent and the ability and the depth of the talent in the NBA at the position, it comes in waves.
Right.
But I think right now you can't deny it doesn't matter who they match him up against. He's fucking dominating everybody right now.
Well, he dominating everybody except the Miami Heat.
You like except Miami, yeah. Except Miami.
Pat Riley got him. Pat Riley got Giannis number.
Like, Pat Riley's just like smiling, saying "motherfucker," walking away every single time too.
Man, Giannis,
I don't think
Giannis got to figure that out. So you saying when Giannis, how many years you think Giannis got? You think Giannis doing another 10?
Where's he at? Let's look.
You think Giannis doing another 10? That'll put him at what, like?
Holy shit, he's 29.
Yeah, so another 10 will put him. You talking about what, 18, 19
No, not
years?
another 10. He could do another 10.
The way the game is played now with their body, but I still can't. But see, you know why I can't see Giannis doing another 10? Well, I'm not gonna say that. I need to see him develop his game, right? Like he got to develop that jump shot.
He's 29. How much more is he going to develop? I think this is what you get.
But you got to switch up. Like that's how you extend your game, right?
Yeah.
You start switching up and working on things like Jordan with the fadeaway, right? Like he already had the fadeaway. He was working on it and put that fadeaway in place So when the older years came, like Dwayne Wade, when his knees went bad, right? When his knees, he had the thigh issues, the bone contusions. All right, I got you with the pump fake. Oh, yep. Euro step. Now I'm gonna be smooth. Ooh, fade away. Oh man, I'm gonna add this. I'm gonna add those subtle things to make you extend your game just a little bit longer. I need to work on this because I know athletic wise, it's not gonna be there, right? Like D Rose, J.R. Smith, guys like Brody, right?
Yeah.
Come on, man. Now he coming off the bench. Brody coming off the bench for the Clippers, but he still is a starting player on any other team. To me, he's choosing to come off the bench for the greater good of the Clippers.
Yeah. Right?
But Russell Westbrook, Brody is good enough to start on any other basketball team. Like, that's God-given. But what happens when the gift leaves? Now you got to switch it up. But you can't, to me, you can't do it. It's like when you wake up that morning and you be like, oh, shit, oh, damn, my leg's gone. Well, fuck, you can't go start working on it right now. You got these young bulls coming at your goddamn neck. You should have already been doing it. So it's like, how much time do Giannis really got, bro?
I think at the top of his game, I say give him at least 7 more years.
Like
tippy top
10,
of the game. Absolutely.
10, like
I think that
top
he
10,
has
top 15 players.
Well, okay, this leads right into the next. This leads right into the next guy right here, LeBron. LeBron's been playing it. I mean, I don't know if I would call. Would you call what he's doing right now elite?
He top 25.
Yeah.
He an all-star.
So like, okay, then there's your answer.
Hold on, goddamn, wait a minute.
There's your answer then, right?
Wait a minute. Yeah, no, Bron's still top 25. He's still top 25 in points.
Then there is your answer. If Giannis can stay at the top of his game from 29 to the next 10 years, there's your answer. LeBron's doing it.
Has Giannis had any major injuries?
Not that I can remember.
He got that back, though. Giannis got that goddamn back. I mean, LeBron used to suffer from back spasms, you know what I'm saying, early in his career, and every now and again. Like right now, Mother Nature is, first of all, Father Time, like Charles Barkley say, is undefeated. Like, you gonna start to break down. But I think Giannis got a back issue.
I mean, if that's the case, then maybe less. But like I said, if he stays on path the way that he is now.
Look, watch this. You think he getting another ring?
Yes, guaranteed.
I think he gonna have to get another ring to beat out Timmy D for power forward.
Guaranteed.
Greatest power forward of all time.
I guarantee you he's gonna get another ring. Damian Lillard is on that team.
And do you think he gets one in Milwaukee?
I think yes.
Is he the next player to never leave the team that drafted him?
I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that exactly. I don't want to say that. But I think he wins another ring in Milwaukee. That city loves him.
Before it's all said and done.
That city loves him.
I don't know, man. I don't know if he's gonna get another one in Milwaukee, man.
So okay, I think it's pretty much obvious. I think you gotta agree. LeBron.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, you can give honorable mention
for small forward. Yeah.
Yeah. You give honorable mention to Larry Legend. You give honorable mention to KD. Elgin Baylor. God,
I would say
name a couple
Elgin Baylor, because Elgin and they say Elgin and Bar. We never. It's wild how they got videos of all these other motherfuckers, but they say Elgin and LeBron game was one and the same.
So I'm saying those guys, but like you can't argue LeBron, and you also saying I'm sorry you can't argue Mike. You got to give honorable mention to Kobe, because
I feel like that's all you can do.
You give honorable
That's all
mention,
you
you
can
tip
do
the
with
hat.
Kobe.
That's what it is. But Michael Jordan's the greatest of all time to play the shooting guard position. Like, that's just it.
And it's Kobe right there, and it's nothing wrong with it.
And that's fine,
Like,
and I think even he knows
I want
that.
Kobe on the list. That's where the argument started. It was because I could tell motherfuckers was like basically trying to say, can we kick Steph Curry off the list? And I said, wait a minute, hold up. If we talking about the greatest point guard, and I know rings and shit come into play, but can we for a minute like just eliminate like the rings and the bullshit and just go, we coming to the court? Like, can we just come to the court though? Squad up. We coming to the court, right? Like Steph, like the way the point guard position is played now, it's like a hybrid, right? You're like a shooting guard, right? You have the point guard position,
Obviously,
but
especially if you look at
shoot
Steph's numbers. If you look at Steph's numbers, absolutely that's the case.
Right? You not pass first, shoot second, motherfucker. You out here jacking. Right?
So, and that's my thing though.
And you can
I
create
think that,
your own shot. Right?
What's
like
the one argument that you can make against Steph? What's the one argument you can make? There's only one.
Oh, he don't play no goddamn defense.
No. I'm saying the only other player that I think could take him. Say it's better than him.
Oh, Magic.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it. I mean,
hey, look, and now and then. Okay, so now you got the true point guard versus the new age point guard, right? Look, you over there getting bit. Because you know, fucking man, we might as well do it. Look, with the sponsors we going for ain't Coca-Cola. I can assure you that. It's up.
sponsored by Mr. Fogg Vapes.
Hey, Mr. Fogg, we need that check. Shout out Mr. Fogg.
Shout out Mr. Fogg.
Yeah, shout out Mr. Fogg. Hey, look, man, why we pussyfooting around it, right? Hey, might as well go. Listen, if you are a dispensary, if you are part of the 420 business structure, I don't even know. If you fall under that category of being 420 friendly with your business, all right, and you want promotion, all right, as our fan base increases, we will highlight your products. Okay, we will highlight your products, highlight them, and I do mean highlight them. Okay.
So we will promote to full circle it. I mainly agree with the list. I think you look at
you ain't giving
numbers.
no pushback on Steph. I figured you would have gave. I figured you would have gave pushback on Steph the way you did Shaq.
I love Steph, and don't say it's because he's light skinned. Because it's been played. It's been played.
You're an idiot. Steph tearing him up right now.
I love Steph. That's what I'm saying. I love him. I think he's great. He's fun to watch. When he gets intense and he locks the fuck in, and he throws that fucking just starts dropping threes. Also, if I'm just being honest, because we could just talk about gambling because it matters. It doesn't matter anymore. We're just talking about it like game to game. Steph Curry's made me a lot of money.
Yeah. Now Steph gonna yeah. And you can put he's a lock on the parlay.
You got anything to?
Steph, let's see. Well, right now Golden State and LeBron's not playing tonight, and it's the Lakers versus Golden State. Bron not even playing, but AD apparently is playing, and they only down 2. Draymond out there hooping, Klay Thompson out there hooping.
It's fun to watch. It's always fun to watch.
Yeah.
We got any closing thoughts before we get out of here?
I'm really interested to see how this works out with you and the White Sox faithful and Jerry Reinsdorf. I'll be paying attention closely because I am a White Sox fan, but I feel like you might be out there picking it.
Mm-hmm.
So we might have to do a episode with you on site, right, riding, and you one of them fans. Y'all don't know.
Yeah.
Y'all don't know.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
JW one of them fans. He on the ref ass.
I'm aggressive. Like I'm 6 old styles deep, wearing a fucking wife beater and a hat, screaming my dick off, soaking wet because I just went for a fucking dip in the Comiskey Park shower, yelling at the umpires, telling Robin Ventura to go fuck himself.
Facts. I saw it. And I'm talking about with kids. He cold with it. He don't care.
You're on the south side. This isn't fucking Boys Town.
Yeah, nah, he with it. Jeff with it. Man, I don't have no closing remarks. We got shows to do. We got shows coming up. We gonna definitely be more consistent this half of the season. We got baseball starting, spring trading. We got the end of the NBA season. March Madness is right around the corner. Oh man, it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be live. We gonna have more jokes. We gonna have more segments. We gonna be bringing in all kind of sounds and this, that, and other. It's only gonna get better, man. It's only gonna get better, and we looking for sponsorship. Okay, we not
we
going
are
front.
Looking for sponsorship.
We looking for sponsorship dollars, and we know the part we got to do. We know what we got to do for sponsorship dollars, but we want y'all to do us a favor. Go ahead and like, submit, and subscribe to the Unsportsmanlike Comics. Koffe Black, JW. Boy, who you got back there? Wait, who on that picture in the back?
Oh, that's a good thing to leave on. If you get a chance today, folks, go ahead and check out AEW wrestler Sky Blue. She's fantastic.
Okay,
She's a fantastic professional wrestler. You should absolutely go check it out. Just we'll leave on that.
Look, man, hey.
Bye, everybody.